What's going down, guys and gals? It's your boy, Veteran Trainer Hawk, coming at you guys with possibly one of the most fun free-to-play games that the Nintendo Switch has to offer. With that being said, I've actually been following this since the first time it was announced, and with over a huge chunk of time spent playing the game since it was released a few weeks ago, I figured that it was about time for me to give my review. The game I will be reviewing today is called Ninjala. Now, is this game a Splatoon ripoff, or does it actually have its own identity among the plethora of games at our disposal? I will be going over some of the best reasons why this game is absolutely awesome, and why I can see it going pretty far in the future if managed correctly. With all that being said, let's get right into the review. Produced by Gung Ho Online Entertainment, Ninjala is absolutely fantastic with how fast-paced and insane some of the fights can get when playing this game. You can tell the devs really took the time to balance and create these fights that are not only intense during the action, but really does make you feel like you're some kind of ninja. Now you can definitely see that they have taken inspiration from one of Nintendo's flagship series, Splatoon, but these games are actually very different from what we first thought seeing the initial trailers for this game. In Ninjala, you are a young ninja taking place in the WNA, the World Ninja Association, which is essentially a battle/training arena for young ninja to hone their skills and compete against one another. So to draw one obvious difference is Ninjala is a fighting style game, where Splatoon is a third-person shooter. Another big difference is in the ninja gum. At first glance, me and a ton of other people thought that this would be some ink type gimmick, but the gum, it actually features a far less splattering of colors, if that makes sense. In this game, you utilize ninja gum to activate said ninja gum abilities. This can range from turning into lock-on kunai to creating bubbles when touched will wrap your enemy in gum, making them immobile for a few seconds. The only time I have seen any kind of ink comparison is when you have the ability to dive into the ground and swim around, which looks like you're kind of swimming in ink, and when you get E-pwned and you are sent flying into the wall, making the gum capsule on your back explode, leaving the wall in a splatter till you respawn. Surprisingly, the most these two have in common are the bright colors both games have donned, which I absolutely love, and we need more games like that, and the bubbly art style to the game, which the pun was definitely intended there. I honestly believe if handled correctly, this game not only has its own identity, but will be an awesome game series moving forward. Ninjala's gameplay is fast-paced and all-around insane. For this being the very first season, the devs really did a great job by balancing the gameplay of Ninjala and keeping it fair for everyone. There was not many times when I got countered or lost that really made me scratch my head and wonder if it was truly fair. Most of the encounters in this game will give you a reason as to why you got splattered into a wall or faced defeat. The basic concept of this game is to battle it out in a battle royale or team battle. While being pitted against each other, you will be scored on a multitude of things. These will be things such as knockouts, E-pwns, combos leading to E-pwn, and destroying drones around the map. During these battles, each ninja has two abilities. One that's a gumshoot ability like a kunai, and a special like diving underground for a period of time. Along with these, each ninja has an ultimate, which is referred to as a gum ninjutsu. This can be anything from summoning a punishing blade to whipping up a dragon of gum to destroy the competition. Of course, each ninja's weapon has passive abilities linked to it, just like the shinobi cards that I will be explaining in a bit. This game is very big on the clash system. By this, I mean if a ninja sets up a counter and you attack, the two of you will enter a clash minigame that is similar to rock, paper, scissors. The loser of this battle will be struck with a mighty blow that can cause them to be E-pwned into the wall for a KO, or just opened up to a weapon break, combo, E-pwn, or all of them at once. Get used to this system because it will be one of the main things that you will face while playing this game, and in my opinion, it makes this game so much more intense and fun. In Ninjala, you can use your gum to block incoming attacks, and if enough gum is collected, you can use your bubble to create even bigger weapons that can cause much more damage and gives you a bigger bubble to block more fierce attacks as well. Blowing a bubble and keeping it up does not mean that it can block super attacks, but can minimize damage. Also, this can leave you open to a weapon break, which can result in defeat if you can't escape and make a new weapon. You can use the gum jutsu to transform yourself into items that are closest to you, making you invisible to opponents if you're not spotted by them first. And also, a little side note, this also heals you over time as well, which is something that I didn't know when I first started. So when I found out, it changed the whole game and is why I'm adding it to this video for brand new players to the game. Lastly, at the end of each match, extra points are given to each ninja that A, are the drone master, and B, the Epone master. This alone keeps you on your toes, because even if you place first, you could possibly still lose, and that has happened to me multiple times. For Ninjala being a fighting battle royale game, it really has some amazing things going for it, and makes it extremely unique and distinctive for the gaming market that is out right now. Plus, I can't stress enough how amazing the announcer in this game is. Trust me, by a few matches in, you will be yelling the random phrases this man says when you get splattered into a wall. This game offers a pretty wide variety of characters, along with being able to customize and save each one that you like into a favorite slot. When booting up the game, you will choose an initial ninja, but that doesn't really matter too much, because the only thing you maybe get is an exclusive item that only that character starts with. After this, you will be able to customize your own ninja or ninjas however you want to. I thought this was really awesome for the simple fact that you can have a character that's exactly like the devs made them, or you can make a character that has the face of one ninja, the voice of another, and the hair of a different one as well. With that being said, the combinations are endless, and with added voices that are not only the characters of the game, along with being able not only to make a male but a female ninja as well, which in my opinion should be in every game. With all the favorite slots available at your disposal right now, you really could make a completely different ninja for every class / weapon in the game. Continuing on the topic of customization, for this being just a small battle royale in its first season, boy does it have a lot that you can customize and make extremely unique to every player. Of course, what I mentioned about the different unique characters still applies, but that's just scratching the surface of what you can customize in this game. Let's start off with the basics first. This game offers 12 different types of weapons as of right now, and each of them may belong to a specific class, but every weapon plays in a completely different playstyle, with there being 3 main classes of balanced, close combat, and far combat. I've even noticed there are little subclasses inside of these, making together 6 unique classes that you can play at just the start of the game's release. Along with these weapons, you can acquire different gumballs to change the color of your gum and the appearance of your weapon via battles and the gumball machine. Next, we have the Gum Utsusemi, which you can show off or turn into as a funny gag, but if used correctly, you can actually heal yourself and deal damage / trap your opponent in gum. I have yet to understand the full extent of this feature, but I'm sure me and tons of other people will figure it out soon enough. Lastly, in the weapon department is the Shinobi cards, which essentially is your passive abilities for each ninja. Not only does these have a cool passive ability, but you have assist codes with them, which are like mini abilities to the ability. A super cool concept, because for example, you can have one ninja that steals health, but another one with the same passive that could steal more energy from you instead. The next thing, of course, I will talk about is your ninja. You will be able to customize 6 different things on your avatar. The obvious ones would be that you get to choose a hat, something that goes on your face like a mask or glasses, and your outfit, of course. Ninjala gives you a decent amount of things to start with, but most of these things will be obtained via the battle pass or the in-game store, with a few unlocked during the story mode. My suggestion is buying the ninja outfit from the Nintendo store for $10 when you start, which will give you a sick classic type ninja outfit and enough Jala to just purchase the battle pass. Another one that's awesome is the Epone sign, which you will definitely be seeing and hearing a lot in this game. Ninjala offers different Epone signs that have unique noises, so expect that you will want to collect a pretty decent amount of these. The last 2 I think are extremely unique and I dig them a lot. The first one is choosing a ninja gum bottle. The ninja gum bottle is a capsule that sits on the ninja's back, kind of like a big scroll, and holds all of their ninja gum balls that are used for combat. The other is picking a song. Yes, and you heard me right, you actually get to pick a song for your character. During battle, the announcer will switch through the songs of the contestants like a DJ, and the song that is equipped to your avatar has a chance to play in the middle of the battle royale. Now again, both of these items are super awesome and unique, which is something I've not seen in a battle royale yet at all. Now the downside is I only know of unlocking some tracks via leveling up and some in the story, but I feel both the music and the ninja gum bottles will be a thing that you purchase via the store or obtain in the battle pass, both of which is pretty fine with me in all fairness, especially because the tracks to Ninjala are just straight fire. Lastly, in the realm of customization, there of course is emotes. Love or hate them, they are a staple of video games now and are not leaving anytime soon. But with that being said, this game offers some extremely cool emotes that not only you can use in-game, but equip them as an intro to the battle, a victory if you place in the top 3, and if you fall defeat to your enemy. This is super cool and something no battle royale so far that I know of has implemented as well. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, some of the emotes are honestly worth shipping out a few bucks to obtain and are one of the cooler features to the game. Not only do we have emotes, but we have stamps to those emotes. This game made it so that when you emote, you can have a little stamp that pops up above your ninja, like a happy face for when you're saying hi, or some badass graffiti that says Ninjala when you're busting a move. Now, I'm not gonna dabble on this topic too much and make it seem like I'm wanting you to buy the Battle Pass, but compared to a lot of the games out now, the Battle Pass is pretty freaking decent. Might I add, this is just the very first season, so I'm pretty sure we can expect cooler things to come in future Battle Passes. This Battle Pass starts you with a pretty cool outfit and some emotes and stuff, but it goes into things like stamps, more emotes, cosmetics like masks and headbands, outfits, hairstyles, Epone signs, a decent bit of Jala, and medals that you can use to unlock more abilities and upgrade stuff. While typing this, I had to look back through the battle pass and see if I wasn't trying to fool anybody, but I stand by my statement. Ninjala's very first battle pass is actually worth the $10, and like I said before, if you buy the ninja outfit from the Nintendo store, it just gives you $10 worth of Jala, so you get another outfit and the battle pass all in one. If you're willing to fork out a little bit more cash, Ninjala also comes with a story mode as well. It sucks to say it's only one chapter right now with more in development, but in my opinion, the premise of the story of how it will connect Ninjala and the WNA is actually pretty cool. I won't spoil much for people, but it involves space ninjas and follows the stories of the main characters of the game. The first chapter is not long, and how it's told to you in a comic book fashion with you reading each panel of the story during cutscenes is actually really cool. Along with this, if you can complete each chapter with a gold rank, you can net your character some cool new items to customize them with, as well as gaining more medals so you can upgrade some of the features of your ninja. I like how they set up the very first chapter of the story, and it shows that the devs are going to be putting some good effort into telling us the story of each main character and how they will all tie into a bigger cause. I'm a sucker for story lore, so I'm always the one to tell you that you should purchase the story. But with that, I think that that's it for the positives of Ninjala. Now, with Ninjala being a free-to-play game, of course, one of the negatives I am gonna talk about is microtransactions. But I'm not speaking on it in a way that you think I'm going to speak about it. Yes, I'm all for microtransactions in games like this with cosmetics that don't impact the gameplay. I'm not down with the whole loot box and random drawing type microtransactions that a lot of these games are famous for, because no matter what way you look at it, that is a form of gambling which is very addicting. With that being said, if you're going to make your microtransactions on the same level as what Fortnite offers, well then you better be putting stuff in the store that's up to par with it. The currency in this game is known as Jala, and is something you get in-game and of course via the store. Just like the V-Buck system Fortnite has donned, there's absolutely no difference in the amount you receive per transaction. $10 gets you 1,000 Jala, $25 gets you 2,800 Jala, and so on. With that being said, even though we all can agree these are expensive prices to begin with, a lot of what games like Fortnite have to offer in their stores kind of justify the cost of the outfit or accessory. Now, I know this is a brand new game and it's the first season, but if you expect me to pay $20 for an exclusive outfit that makes your ninja dress all fancy in a suit or dress with a top hat or bow, then you're out of your mind. This outfit has been in the store every day since launch and makes absolutely no sense with the overall theme of the game, which is called Ninjala for a reason. Please give me a more justification to spend something like $20, $25. Now, with that being said, I will go into my next negative, which is there's just not really much to buy or interesting that's in the store. So far, I've seen more items that are just goofy and playing gag-like instead of really cool items that make you want to fork over the money for it. Honestly, I've only invested in one hat because it had a ninja headband and 2 emotes, which shockingly enough are probably the coolest thing to purchase in the shop right now, which is kind of sad. Another weird addition to the shop I have not seen before is purchasing items like stickers and hairstyles. I mean, I get it, but hairstyles? I have to pay anywhere from $3 to $5 for an afro or a kinda long hairstyle. I don't know if it's just me, but that is just absolutely strange. Along with them selling you different gum utsusemis, which so far have not looked pleasing, and I still have not seen too many people actually use these things in battle and or chat. Again, I get this is a brand new game, but I feel they are leaning a little too far on the Splatoon crowd for their cosmetics instead of giving us that awesome ninja style that we're wanting. Now, this one is absolutely strange and probably the biggest turnoff this game has to me, and that is the fact that when you unlock different gums in this game, you have to actually consume one per battle. Now, I wouldn't gripe about this if it gave you some type of special passive ability or some cool ultimate attacks to use, but it doesn't. All it does is change the appearance of your weapon and the gum color or pattern you will blow or spew out via gum jutsus. That's absolutely it. Now, me being new to the game, I wanted to try out every feature, so I tried what they have in the game that's called a gumball machine, and it gives you 10 gum skins and possibly an outfit. Well, I put 100 Jala, and I didn't get an outfit, but I got an awesome jewel shuriken type weapon. So being all excited, I was like, bro, I'ma try this out because it looks so cool. Only to go into battle and be prompted and forced to accept the fact that I will have to consume 1 gum per battle to even be able to compete. I was like, okay, this is odd, so I just accepted it and went on with the match. Little did I know that was the first and last time I would ever get to use that weapon skin, because after the match I had consumed that gum and my weapon just went right back to normal. And talk about a huge kick right in the nads, just to find out the pull rate for that specific gum skin was 0.01%. This feature to the game makes absolutely no sense, and in my honest opinion, defeats the whole purpose of even paying for the gumball machine if I'm not even going to be able to keep the weapon skins that I technically just paid you $1 per roll to get, along with some terrible draw percentages and only 1 item so far that is an outfit. That just doesn't even make any sense. Give the gums something else more than just a cosmetic look or feature, or honestly, this is just absolutely pointless and is kind of sleazy on the devs to just get money out of the consumers. Might I just add as well, it literally goes into the borderline of the microtransactions that I just brought up previously of loot boxes and gambling and terrible percentages. It doesn't make any sense, honestly, and it's something that just needs to be taken out. So now with all that being said, I honestly give Ninjala a solid 9 out of 10, and I feel that this game has the potential to become one of the best games that the Nintendo Switch has to offer. Now, does it have a lot of glaring negatives? Not at all. More of the negatives stem from a consumer view, which you literally don't have to spend any money on this game, hence the free-to-play label. With a few tweaks here and there, I can definitely see Gung Ho producing some more stuff to this game that will make the consumers open up that wallet. But for the time being, I would say that it's best to be very cautious of spending what money you have on a game like this. Other than that, this game is action-packed, that's full of colors and ninjas, which is such an odd but awesome combination. I highly recommend that you download this game just to try, because it's freaking free for Christ's sakes, and I promise within a few matches, you might be even yelling the random stuff just like the announcer. That man is low-key the MVP of the entire game. But what do you guys and gals think? Are there some awesome and terrible things that I left out in this review? Make sure to drop those comments and thoughts down in the comment section below, of course. Give this video a thumbs up if you're digging the content, and share it with some fellow ninjas. They would very much appreciate it. Become your own MVP by hitting that subscribe and hitting that bell to be notified every time that I drop a brand new video. Thank you all for turning this channel into a wonderful gaming community. You guys and gals are absolutely amazing individuals. This is Veteran Trainer Hawk, signing out.